If you get any friend where they jealous of you, no matter what you do for us, see they jealous. People see they tell you about that friend. Oh yeah, na. Wo boti kebe. Oye urobo sene ogbin yanyaga. Woman not the piece for bottle. Egg make sure na human being I did there. Any friend when you say they jealous of you, no matter what you do for her, you see they jealous, you see they talk something about you. My brother, na devil be that. Run! This very boy will dey my back, so now I get the biggest boutique for Otokutu for our area here. For worry, Otokutu. Fine boy, they call her Pauline. I mean, Paul, I just put her Paul. Very good human being. He can get one friend where they call if money, bricklayer. We ain't concrete. Now the FA be this. If I can carry near body because the boy come from Calabar side, you understand? If with time, I can do things. If you want build, if you want pick, do pick. You understand what I mean? I don't be everything will talk come outside here. If money where they do bricklayer said this boy don't they make her build 2 upstairs once. We not know say if don't they jealous Paul. Paul can they expect one better pickup. If money here better. Now from there, if he mobilize people, do like say they kidnap this boy. I don't already do this before. Say they kidnap this boy. Only if they come back, because to say kidnappers call and say they need 6 million, they need 4 million. He collect over 20-something million from the boy family. Even the boy pick up, the community share, community take like 5 million. They go call the picker. Picker alpha like this. Picker say they need to sign or they can't sign. They don't even know say some of the community people for Otokutu, they inside. Now they don't finally, if you don't finally confess, say now here are some people and they move the boy, bury the boy head for shrine. I was serve we done. Now today now police mobilize. Oh, but when you see police, you fly window, they shout Jesus save me. The who they start the juju, they have coffee throat, no time. Is here if money. Is here where they carry the things they put for this thing. Know the friends where you they follow. Because some of them any small thing, on a friend I will tell. Instead of on a family person, even family says they family see they move person because we never know who will just tell. Sometimes we just learn how to close mouth. Trust no one. Because friend where person they help, destiny helper. Who destiny helper they help? Don't keep destiny helper. The boy don't make you builders. The boy don't but he won't hurry. Everybody won't belong. Everybody they hurry. Now they put most of us for problems. So see what if money do now. Now they don't put his wife and his children for pain. We not go ever come out because anytime they say another, they say on a joy, the woman now don't they pain. Children now everlasting pain because people will know them. They say, because why you cut her from this? On a joy, kudos to the Nigeria police will do this thing. That person up on an icon first do now. We've called report to now. When I see try for this thing, they see what the friend do. Those of you never watch the video well.
My name is Comrade Israel Joe. I want to give an update on the kidnap and the murder of Mr. Polinis, known as Easy, who has one of the biggest boutiques in Jedo at Otokutu in Ugeli South local government area of Delta State. Remember some months ago, precisely early last month, I gave a story of how this boy was kidnapped and the friend called Efemoni was the prime suspect. You know, he has been in custody. We raised the alarm and of course the state CID took the case over and started the investigation. And of course now, the case was redirected to the DPO Ekpa, CSP Shaba, my very good friend, you know. At the end of the day, just today, the suspect, Efe, who is a very close friend, he handles all the investment of Mr. Paulinus, the Calabar boy that came to Delta State. You know, he led the police to where this boy was beheaded, and his head was buried in the shrine in collaboration with the Otokutu chief priest. They beheaded this boy, buried the head, and he was using the money. After even kidnapping and killing this boy, they still went forward to be extorting ransom from the family, and was building he built 2 upstairs, was even using the money to build another duplex, which you have seen on the screen. So we must be careful about friends, because this same boy, when he was at Ugeli area command, was calling and even giving me a threat that how would you go to how will you post my picture, and I told him you won't come out. So the evil of Efe has caught up with him, and we are calling on the authorities to make sure justice is done. Thank you.
They waka, they look bad, they always they calculate. Anything where they do your friend, my brother, give the chance. This mock news why they reason I know what I passed through. I put my story for now. Since that time, I disappear, leave a lot of friends because I know what happened. I cannot explain because there are some friends that can go lie, give people about you. The people never hear from you. They'll just use them against you. If you just they sense that thing, my brother, give everybody a chance. Not only you won't come this life, you must not live life with people. See the innocent, fine boy, they behead down. I just imagine the pain we pass through. And after that one, if they say, because they collect money from the family, say the kidnapper call them, say like this. Now where the court no say now if they do this thing. Now when he cause a kidnapper, we go drop the money. Kidnapper join. They call it pay again. Then when if he come back, he brings SIM card of the boy. Now then the court suspect was surely Oboefe na clean here. Person wey they kidnap, they not release and follow you come. Now a SIM card they can't give you. Now then they suspect her. When they court report to police, do like you want even see use all this vigilante. Some of them will be the vigilante not get sense. So. If you just see 100,000 or 200,000, now that person that won't follow, now don't carry for passion, now don't follow one everywhere. Even vigilantes, they call the guy the killer. And some of them are not even because they don't pay on money, don't turn or something. See, I see disgrace now, now don't break come to kutu. Even the juju now, we don't know concern this on a bad character. Now don't use a tail rubber. The juju say that they arrest her, they carry her, they go, they shout, oh Lord, help me. Oh Lord, help me. As he reached the bridge, he called the say, Ugbomoron, which is his fiancé. They date the juju way they for Ugbomoron. Because if they say Ugbomoron juju, they follow a from juju, they do like this. The juju say, they move. Tire na you can seize what they call drop juju. Carry boat, who they serve the juju. Everybody. You see, greed too much. Some of them, life now step by step. Some people go to help you now. When I want day where the helper day. When I want push helper come out day inside. Now I do this one person for problems. So. Because of this one now, a lot of problem now go come people. This now who they help person now they call the fear. So now this person take it, this person. Now don't bring problem now. Now people even get good mind. When people they help now, they go they fear. See what if you don't bring come now. Who won't help anybody now with the look at. But it's about come over and want hide money. Because you see problem. Let me go straight to other news no time. For the past how many days now, Burna Boy they trend with this babe. They say the girl, Beyonce artist. Burna Boy they wear white bossa, they form lover boy, they do they think they trend. I say wow. I've ever seen a normal Africa girl. Before they call it, tell me say a better US girl, even Beyonce. Artists. As I they talk to Nana News for Uptown now, they say, oh boy, like say they do the date, do like this, and they watch her. You see, many news don't carry her. You see what they talk? When you know about Burna Boy and the girl, who Burna Boy, I want to advise you. America don't know what they call money, or they don't know who they call artists, so they don't know who you be. All these bad character we will get for Nigeria here for guests like this, like because one call you out that time, the way you take reply. So this one a normal girl wey dey pay with 20,000 to carry like this. They're not the bully girl for that side though. Not be later now. One thing with you and the girl happen, you can go slap her on when you ready your PDD. One PDD, the occasional like tiger cage yo. Because if we not advise her now, later when things go come. Now we go call it and say, and they hate black, they do like they're not they use their law, they play, and they're not they play with their guests. So almost sure make sure we're in now. Bona boy. Guess who here you say no, we're about you open body, like say close on the entire body. We just they tell you your bad character here making head for Nigeria. That place, poor person they get see. Everybody gets it. Women get it. If the girl offend you, no slap, or slap, no everyone say fuck you, that check nigga. Whoa, whoa. Just run, call Nigeria, call breathe down, breathe in, breathe down, breathe in. So all your money they will take care, nothing they happen. They go carry people the extra. They will come carry you from here. So if now the girl you like, you won't follow. All those your Africa bad character where they slap girl, where they talk to boy, all do like this. No do amo. If you want to slap the girl, the thing they call slap wall, boom, boom. Now me they advise you so. When they carry play, they go that side so that's okay. It's like now they see what they happen to the Iro Kelly like this. And they kind of hug, they do as okay. Bona boy junior. Or we have to talk with I say make I just advise her who side that the pass. So I dress like hip hop. But the girl fashion. People where they insult Kemi about what he talk for Nigeria police. Mona call yes story again. No? Because where the truth go the pepper on her for body. So, cause see, police never do on her for Nigeria. And I make some of them where they talk rubbish. They talk. Cause see somebody will spend 10 years for what he not do because he not get money to bribe police. Cause yeah. Because if I talk now, I say my mouth is maybe I can one day I go not person inside this smoke news. Una. Those of you never watch regarding
My name is Chidozie Ajokudi. I'm from Imo State. I was 20 years old before I get to prison. So I do download music, movies for a living at Olugbede, at Egbeda. So I was raped. I was wrongly accused of what I did not know anything about. 2014, November 7. So it happens like this that I went to a wrong place at the wrong time when I was raped. I went to charge my laptop. So I saw some policemen. They asked me that what is inside my bag because I was carrying my laptop. And they asked me what's inside my bag. I said it's my laptop. So they said they told me that they want to see it. So when I opened it, they said me that okay, I should follow them to the station. So when we get to the station, they put me in the cell with some other people like that. I did not know them. So before we know, we just see some people that they say that maybe they are looking for someone. His name is Akim. That maybe the guy, I don't know what happened, why they are looking for the guy. So ever since then, we've been to police station. So police station to the SARS. After when we get to the SARS, they just tell us that they are looking for Akim. That if they did not see Akim, that they are not going to release any of us. I started crying and telling them that I did not know anything that they are talking about. I'm not a criminal. I was going to work to charge my laptop before they arrested me. I asked them what is inside my bag, and I showed them my bag. My bag, I'm having my laptop in my bag. They say I have to follow them to the station, that I am a Yahoo boy. So when we get to station, from station to SARS, Ikeja SARS, before we know, we spend almost like a weekend at the SARS. Or what we just know that they just brought me outside and asked me that, who is Akim? I said I did not know Akim. They asked him that which work is he doing? I said I don't know which the work he's doing. So they asked me that if they did not see Akim, they are not going to release any of us, because I'm not the only one that they raid. We are 3 in numbers. So since then, I don't know how they are doing it, because they just locked me inside the SARS at Sen 1 SARS. My family don't even know where I am. Before I encounter someone in the cell, I try to write my address, my mom's address, to him, that maybe when they're freeing, they should just go to my mom's shop and just tell my mom that I'm at the SARS. So to God be the glory, they freed the boy. I don't even know his name. So he came to my mom's shop and tell my mom that your son is in the SARS. So my mom came there with some police. So when she came, so she started crying that what happened. I explained everything to her, and she was really crying, because they did not allow her to even see me, because they started telling me I'm a Yahoo boy, that I have client, I'm doing Yahoo, that my mom to bring 5 million naira so that they can bail me, because they finally go and do the investigation at the area that they caught me. And they tell them there that I did not know anything, that I did not even know anything about this thing, that I'm just a neighbor in that place, that she just, and the SARS people came to the SARS and testified that they went to do investigation in that area, that we did not know anything about this issue. But the complainant, as in the man that they said, the complainant, they said the man is a lawyer, that the man is really powerful. So they have to take us to court. So when we get to court, so our family will come and bail us at the court. So it was when we are going to the court from the SARS, where they want to go and remind us of freedom, is when I saw the man, that this is the person that they are talking about. So the man started saying that they came to his house to come and rob him, and took his Jeep, his Lexus Jeep. So I don't know anything about, I've never bought a car in my life. So I don't know anything about what he's saying. Also, they took us to the court on the 20th of November 2014. But the court didn't sit that day. The magistrate court didn't sit. So they have to return us back to the SARS. So the next day is on the 21. So they took us back to the court, and the court finally sits. And the magistrate answered that it just she counted the charges that's against us, and we said we are not guilty. So my family have to go and raise a lawyer for me. So ever since then, they took us to the prison and reminded us in prison. So ever since then, we have been in prison. So when I get to the prison, like some months, because I can't remember, it has been long, some months. So the complainant, that same man, I know him very well. For the first time I saw him when we get to court, but I know his face. So he came to there. Maybe he came to come and check some of his clients at the correctional center, at the prison. I don't know. But he asked them to call us out. And we started begging that we did not know anything about this thing, that we should please help us. He said that, yes, he knows that we don't know anything about this thing, but he just wants us to just suffer. He started crying that we did not know anything about it, that he should help us. And he mentioned something again, that if we, he said, the complainant, the Omodele, he said that if we are thinking that maybe we have lawyer or we have money that we can collect lawyer, the lawyer we want to go and collect, they will chop our money, they will be collecting money from our hand. They are not going to do anything about the case. So I called my family. They said I should not worry, that they are already preparing a lawyer for me. After some months, like 8 months, so the case now come aside to answer at the High Court. So ever since then, we have been going to court at the Keja High Court. So they opened the case, the judge opened the case and asked us again that are we guilty or we are not guilty of the charges, because they charge us of armed robbery and conspiracy with with my other casemates. When we started the court, so we started facing the court, going to court. So the man said that he have a weakness. I think 2 weakness or 3 weakness. Said he has weakness. It's okay. The judge asked that who are your weakness? He said that the IPO, as in the police, and the doctor that treated him when he was robbed. The 2 weakness came. IPO did not came, but the doctor came. So when the doctor came and testified, he testified, and he never said anything about me that maybe he knows me. And the complainant even testified, because the complainant even talked. So he said he did not know us, that the person that he knows is the person that they are looking for. That is the real accused, as in the Hakim. That is the one that. The judge asked him that, how do you know this person? He said that he can identify him with his tattoo on his body. They said, what about the rest people? He said he knows the mechanic. Because they said, how do you know this person is among the person and the people that came to rob you? He said that he was the one he saw his jeep. Because when they discovered the jeep, they discovered the jeep with at the mechanic hand. So he said that is how he said the mechanic is among the person that robbed him. Then I asked, what about the rest 3 people that are standing in the front of you? He said he did not know us. That maybe during the time they came to come and raid, they came to come and take Hakim. That is why they came to arrest us together. So my family are so happy that, okay, don't worry, this case, we are going to win this case. That should not worry, that should just be patient. So ever since then, we have been going to court, going and coming. They give us adjournment, adjournment. Sometimes we are going to go to court twice in a year. So even up till when they finally, for like a year, how many years now? Like 8 years now, we have been going to court. Even we never talked. We never. The judge never asked us that maybe we should talk. We never testify. So I was really frustrated that how will I be going to court? I never talked, and I've been spending so many years in prison. That is not fair. So I've been so frustrated and crying at the prison that I did not know anything about this. A lawyer for me. So ever since then, the lawyer has been standing. So I told the lawyer about the plea bargain. The lawyer said I should not do the plea bargain. That this case, we are going to fight this case and we are going to win. God will see him through. God will see her through in this case. So ever since when we started staying long in prison, I was so frustrated. I have to just tell my family that I want to do this plea bargain. I can't stay. I'm frustrated. I can't stay in prison anymore. I'm frustrated. I just want to know my fate. I just want to know the day I'm going to leave prison. So I can't just be in prison, spending years upon years in prison, going to court, giving adjournment. So I'm tired. So I just have to do the plea bargain. When I tell my family about the plea bargain, so they asked me that, okay, so father, this is what I want to do. That no problem. So the lawyer he wrote the application about the plea bargain. So and they granted her 10 years. So and we go to the court. So the judge just pronounced it at 10 years. So that is how I got my freedom.
You know the kind of pain where they put for this guy body so. Waste 10 years to wait for what you not do. And police go see say you not do this thing, so they don't even care. All this Nigeria police. Why they thought that the police will get way good for inside this country? It not pass 1%. So if 99 spoil, my brother go rob the rest people. Even if na 60, 40 they okay. He go still rob until una do something. Me too. I don't pass through that thing. If not be say God day. And what I not do, I spend almost 100K. Now I take come out that time. That was 2008 or 2009. 100K. You know what they call 100K? So I never get before now. You know the way the thief will be. See threatening. I told they put tear gas on my uncle and my armpit mat. See if we check us never we show we can show me show when I'm beginning because sometimes I just do we should not vibrate. You understand? Not everything of it talk come outside for English. Nigeria police are too evil. If we talk, they won't put fear for people. Mass, who are you to talk? Who are you to like this? The kind pain they put for people, it's like it's not like it's not be the same blood. Nine bonus. The moment some of them enter police, when I don't change, when I don't be like vampire. The way vampire be there, you back there. They just change. 12 midnight, now 12 not they reach. At 6 a.m. just as far as your crow. Oh, now I don't change. Where they do? Why you keep vampire? No, when they be like Pakistan police, others will say that they really good. Indian police. But when we talk, we say we will see pain. See person life on a court shot. You know everybody feel they pick up again. If this man I call the see police, which one of you say you will talk? May talk good about on so that doesn't change. Is there some bad eggs? Also egg now they did there. Bad egg, the egg not they finish. Because you know why? Even on that way be the organ, on they spoil the police, they make everybody they find money. If they say make EFCC they work well, many of them will be DPO, CP, AIG, all of them will go to prison. Because if you reach my own way, and I'll come outside like Jackie Chan, all of them will go to prison because how much they pay on our own and the builders, they do like this. On a we don't know too here. No only Yahoo boys so they know. On a we don't know. They will go straight to other news, no time. They use Nigeria, they do example now for anywhere they go when it comes to Christianity. Because everybody don't know, say for Nigeria, nobody they serve God. Everybody is going after the money. The money. Our brother Patrick, they call and make up cut off for church. Because see what he talk about Nigeria. Those of them never watch
Sometimes I wonder why Solomon is considered wise. Because I don't sometimes think he's very wise. Because when you are wise, how do you marry 700 women and have 300 concubines, and these women persuade you to worship other gods? But God determines wisdom in ways that I cannot begin to fathom. But from a human perspective, I doubt Solomon's wisdom. He did not end well. And indeed, it is because of his undoing that the kingdom is divided. He did not end well. The history is about ending well. The story of Elijah and Elisha is a person who walked with God and he anointed a successor. Ending well means that you must also have a successor. You must mentor others. We live in a country here where there are individuals who never want to leave the stage. And that is why we are told in the Bible that the spirit of Elijah came into Elisha. So even the pastors here, senior pastors, you must not remain senior to the grave. You must anoint others. As the saying goes, the old goats must die for the young goats to thrive. That is the message when I read the Bible. I do not know how you read the Bible, but that is how I read it. And you read this Bible and you see consistently that the beginning is not what is important. The end is what is important. Then there is another one who started well and ended poorly. Judas the Iscariot. Started very well, on an equal footing with everybody else. But where does he end? 30 pieces of silver. He repents. Then he hangs himself. And today, how do we remember him? When you talk of a person who has betrayed you, you say he's a Judas. He has given the English language and human vocabulary a word because he ended poorly. You must always ask yourself, how do you end? If you are to contemporize it, they would be cabinet ministers with protruding stomachs and cars with sirens. Like the Twi in Ghana say, when you run after a coward for too long, you'll meet his courage. There is now new theology in the world which is heretical, where we treat the church of God as if it were a casino, that when you pay tithe and offerings, then all blessings will be poured upon you. That is not the message of Christ. Christ is not condemning riches, no. He's simply saying that don't allow riches to be your God, because it is vanity of vanities. Many of you here are baptized, are you not? And you remember on the day of your baptism, you said that you rejected the devil with all his works. Have you rejected the devil with all his works? By deed or thought? Since morning, how many commandments have you disobeyed? Have you not coveted somebody's dress, somebody's wife or husband? Have you not? Have you not in your thoughts thought of murdering somebody or harming somebody this morning, since this morning?
Woman, and that is the truth. Everything about God than money. In those days, before we start to become Christian, they tell us, say, God no need your money. God no need your like this. God only need your faith. Love thy neighbor as thyself. When you have two things, give your neighbor one. But now they Christian, bring everything, come to into the church. Even if God, they give you 100,000, short God, bring 50,000. They don't know the kind of pain when you pass through. Or in the name of saying that you get spiritual problem with people. Learn how to save. Church too plenty for Nigeria. Ishi Street get 10, 15, 20. But what you go make you get money, they not did there. And some of them go listen to listen to what God cannot do does not exist. Listen to a biome, listen to like this. Una brain will confuse. Una God if you say demon they do una. Too much of information they confuse the brain. As we serve God rich, they see they kidnap. As we serve God rich, life not see they walk. As we serve God rich, leaders nothing they touch them with all our prayer. More than just use last election to you do example. That's when the old pastor Dale Peter will be back. They say, oh, they will flag. He walk? No. You know why? Because now you must fight for your country. All this way they tell you about God, my brother and Wayoris. When you never make money, they'll tell you, say, wait for your time. God's time is the best. When you make money, you say, now God don't answer the prayer. So nothing when you do with your personal one. Everything must be God. If they pass through something, you're telling that devil they do it. You understand? They'll call read place for you for Bible. My brother, see the white. There's not. See, and I'm just use this election where US do. You don't see Trump, they go church to church. You understand? They thank God. No. You know, some people of America are voter. But on everything spiritual. On don't spiritualize everything. They go, they clean you, they say you serve God. Oh, are you they do evil? You know, say you they do some kind of thing. No, you say you serve God, you won't go heaven now. Oh, Papa, right down, Papa. Now they use us, they do example. Because Nigeria church too much. And Nigeria people, if you tell them about God, like about pastor, they say what kind of curse they come upon you now. Say you should die. Say your family, everything. Say you don't joke with God. They like those kind of thing. I don't know who put that for our mind. So what kind of evil just if I just talk about Pastor Chris, so this one you won't go now. You don't know where God go verse. You don't ask yourself, say all the Christians where they brutalize any by Boko Haram like this, they never verse for them. Only I talk about redeem or I talk about this thing. Glory. See, they keep giving if they prepare the kingdom of God, they give you poor tire and they go reach all this pastor for Nigeria. Make una call fidelity lawyer. One of the lawyers gonna be two. One DG, the other one I be this. I not to know a name, but this one I did talk way small. But Cause see lawyer speech. Till they explain the situation of Speedality. And Speedality is coming back. They will grant her bail on the 15th of January. But just cause with the lawyer they talk first. Those are never one regarding lava.
Update about Akpi now. Look at what the build-up of the case. You remember that Speedality was earlier arrested. After he was arrested, I think he was in detention for 5 days. And after he was arrested, he was in detention for about 5 days, and we were able to secure him bail. And after he was secured bail, the DIG invited us to come back on a social date. So Akpi had to travel, go back to the US. Now look at before then. So before he was released, Burna Boy was invited. Burna Boy came with his team. I think Burna Boy came from US. Burna Boy came with his team, and we all had a roundtable meeting at the DIG's office, DIG FID. I think his name is Galadan Chief. So after the roundtable, Burna Boy with his lawyer and his team shared his own part of the story. Said, look. Speedy made some post about him and did not like it. This is it. And we were able to say, okay, maybe it's misrepresentation. And they had the round table, and we felt everything is fine. And everybody went his way. Speedy was allowed to go, and we went with Speedy. I think I was the one that to show that I did not jump back. In fact, I was the one that brought a shorty, because they asked him that he must get a shorty before he could be granted bail. So we arranged for a shorty, and he was granted bail. So after then, we were asked to report back 5 days later, maybe the next week, and Speedy had to travel. Before then, when Speedy was released, one of the condition precedents, or one of the things that the DIG said or the police said, that look, we don't want. Burna Boy said, okay, he might not want to press charges or this or that or that. He just need apology and Speedy to stop making posts about him, that he has lost a lot of, that he has lost a lot of gig, or he has lost since they made that post, blah, blah, blah. And we say, fine, we advise Speedy and stuff like that. Now, I'm not here to talk about the cruise of the matter, because already in court. It's for court to decide if this is what we lawyers say is sub judice. I am not here to discuss the cruise of the matter, if Akpi or Speedy Darlington, what he said amount to defamation or defamed Burna Boy or stuff like that. What has been my grievances from day one, which I've aired publicly so many times, is that defamation has been decriminalized in most of our jurisdiction. Defamation has been decriminalized. That means it's no longer in the realm of crime. And what the law says, that if not a crime, if it is a civil action, police has no jurisdiction to entertain the matter. Means that once it is a civil action, you cannot use police to come and arrest someone. The same thing with tenancy agreement, and someone is owing you money. Once it is in the realm of civil disputes, police has no jurisdiction over it. So what we have been saying, I in particular, I won't, is not those that have been following me, is part of both my articles or things I've published on this matter, is if Burna Boy is claiming that Speedy defamed him per se, or say something about him, you have a right to approach the court and institute an action in civil matter and say, look, tell the court that this, and seek for financial damages. But involving police is now more like a pound, or more like playboys in the hands of money individual, that anybody, once you have the money to hire them, no matter what, you can just mobilize them and this thing. So that has been my grievances. Now look, don't forget the fact that Speedy has been in detention now for the past 3 weeks. Now the question will always be, what have been the lawyer doing? Now the lawyer, the lawyer and my other colleagues, we have been, now from the moment he was rearrested, The point of the police is that they don't want to grant him bail on the ground that he jumped bail the first time and said, okay, when they asked him to report back. And I also made to understand that police also have some grievances that he made some posts against them saying that they collected bribe, this and that. So most of all those grievances, and it's more like a lot of high individuals are interested in the matter. But that is not a ground for him to be detained for this long. He is not a criminal, he's not an armed robber. It's just a civil dispute that he made some post about this, which a court can be said, okay, we have approached court. In fact, the matter has been filed to court, and they were only able to sign us a date claiming that there is no more free or empty schedule in the court. Now, the date they assigned to us for his arraignment was, I think, 15th of January next year. By the implication means that if for us to wait for court, for us to seek for court bail, we have to wait till 15th of January. That means he will be spending the Christmas and festive season there. Now, also note that the police also have the power to grant him administrative bail. The reason why they have not granted him administrative bail till now, for the past 3 weeks, is something none of us can explain. We've actually pushed all the buttons. We've actually in talks with the DIG, who is now more like the IPO of the case. We've actually in talk with everybody. We've actually filed for fundamental enforcement for him to be. We've actually filed all the processes that the lawyer could know how to file. We've actually made all the wide range of consultations. But I think the problem we are having now is, number one, is that, just like a post I made some time ago, that most of our court is choked now. I think the NJC, the Nigeria Judicial Commission, needs to create more judicial offices, appoint more judicial officers. It will interest you to know that if you want to do a matter now in Supreme Court, they will tell you that there is no longer free date. You have to take a date as from 2027. Just imagine someone is arrested and detained, so you have to wait till 2027. Mind you that just the same thing that we're having with Akwe. The only empty date or free schedule, the closest date that the prosecutors can get for his arraignment was as far as 15th of January. That means they intend to keep him. He was brought before court last week. That was last week, Thursday. We were all in court. Akwe was brought before court. We tried to see if the court will listen to us, or due to the fact that he has been in detention for a long time now. But the judge insisted, he said, look, that we have to wait, that he will not attend to a matter that is not on the court list. That despite the pleading, I think the prosecutor, who is also a senior advocate, this deputy commissioner of police, we all pleaded and said, look, my lord, this guy has been in detention now for the past 3 weeks. So is there anything we can do? The judge insisted that she cannot hear us since the matter is not on the court list, that we have to wait till or come back to court on 15th of January, which is the assigned date.
For Nigeria, see the way person lawyer we want represent us, see the way they talk. Even what they talk, you don't even know what they talk. They hook. No wonder the boy did there. See lawyer. You see there? What I say? My brother, before you say anything, any lawyer, I said there is no case there. Check whether your lawyer they sound, because this country, you need lawyer where they are active, Nigeria, to face these people. Your lawyer gonna do, so what is my client? So how can I collect my client? Oh yeah, nah. If you never take time, they go bondo you. No, put speedality for this thing. But you also do okay small. That day, she will just go buy 2 lawyer book read. Just say, no, go put them. This country where you see for Nigeria, if your lawyer not do follow them, my brother, I lie you. You know, you see all the great lawyer there, see the way they talk. My brother, you will go back to the school again first. You have to be active. You never do courtroom. Only you want a camera. You are not sound. Lawyer no dey for Nigeria. You know you dey see the kind of country. And they advise you, because for person to take you with this your statement, only you want a camera they do. You even they forget where you they go. you go cut the something, cut from here. As a judge, if I be judge, I will still say you dey lie because the way you take dey explain the thing. So if I be judge, I go sentence Speedality to like 50 years in prison because of the way you dey explain. Come like say you don't know the truth. Say Speedality, you really, my brother, Ginger, I go register you for law school. You go read again for 10 years before you come back. The way I take see you, no. You know if you stand for person. Because of 5,000 naira, we don lost over 35 children for Nigeria because of 5K. Then they do all these their children something for one school. They go say each children they will give them 5,000. Some year old boys, some wear their shoe, bus enter. Children call surplus. Then they expect 5,000 over 7,500 come. Place called choke because of 5K. Because you know why? Hunger is in the land. Now innocent children, they don't fit coordinate the place where hurry 5K big money. They mash themselves like say tado for go town masha. Those of them wash hand we are regarding laba.
In Oyo State, at least 30 children have died in a stampede which occurred at a fun fair in the Basharun area of Ibadan. Commissioner for Information and Orientation in the state, Dotun Yelade, confirmed that the injured victims are receiving treatment in about 5 hospitals. Senior reporter Olaide Oyewole has more in this report.
Sorrow and grief filled the air as parents helplessly watched their children get stampeded to death, while others were injured at a fun fair intended to gift 5,000 children 5,000 naira each for Christmas.
Just because of, I don't know.
The ill-fated event was said to have been organized by a former queen of the Oni of Ife, Naomi Shilekunla Ogunwusi, in collaboration with a popular radio station, which held at the open field of Islamic High School. However, the event took a devastating turn when the number of children exceeded the expected 5,000, leading to a chaotic struggle for entry. This is the open field where at least 5,000 children were supposed to get a token of 5,000 naira each to celebrate this Christmas. But unfortunately, a site that is supposed to be a place of celebration has now turned to a location of sorrow and grief. Following this incident, Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Adebayo Lawal, visited one of the hospitals where some injured children were taken. The doctor confirmed that 4 children were brought in dead, while others are still receiving treatment.
Altogether, exactly. Yes, so 2 survivors, 4 dead. 1 has been taken away by the parents. Police are out.
The Oyo State Deputy Governor revealed that the government was not aware of the event.
The security agencies said they were not contacted. That queen should turn in herself to the police immediately. And then the radio station, proprietor of that radio station, should also turn in himself.
Mothers who lost their children to the tragic incident are still in shock, struggling to come to terms with the unimaginable loss that has befallen them.
This thing will happen. I do trust US and UK. If you like, go bring the lawyer for the full world come. They'll use it to do example. All this they say they arrest people, they do like this. They say it's incident, anything can happen, no? Like this. Now God give, now God take. Now be our 20. Law, we know they follow law. You know, you see, our artists here. If they go UK, go do show, if they tell they say the place now 100,000 or make I just 20,000. Now 20,000 people you go allow enter. If he pass like that, you don't enter problem already. But now 20 enter. If anything enter, they know okay. But yeah, law, nobody they follow law. Everybody they live life like bush baby. I don't even know whether that animal even they save no time. They are so rest in peace. Winner, oh, winner. Oh, Pararan, you do get voice. Our sister don't finally win the case. Those of you know they follow us because when they jump from one place to another. This woman wey dey my back, so he don't marry, don't even born give her husband. For over 12 years to how many years now come, the man go just give the woman some kind drug then. The woman go sleep, he go. You know, say he get some drugs where you go take, you go dey fit to wear. You understand? Go not bala. The man go bala around, then put am for social media, they invite men. Over 50 to 70 to 80 men go come, they dagger, they go, they dagger. The woman said, if you say na the man. They know they dagger am for the part, and the man, if they dagger, the man they record na everything. Phone full with blue film. Go. That one where we they talk about that guy for Equatorial Guinea, they learn for this one. That one they agree for the video. This one the woman don't know. His wife or his own wife will invite people, come, neighboring people like this, but they don't know that if it's in a normal short time they can't do. They don't say some non knows in a man wife all those things. Until when the man can go one supermarket, because they want spy people pint, they want video, right? The people call verse. They call police call say, I bring your phone. E wori phone eteje mikemba. E phone na city two si poyon call si upeku si eteje nyaga. Now then they call to go police go meet your wife say Osha na you see say that they do you all this you know. The woman say no. And the woman take sue the man let they court. The woman don't finally win the case. The man now they don't sentence her with 50 other, which is 51 of them, to prison. The man 20 years in prison. Those of them watch him. Oh yeah, regardez là-bas.
This is an important day for France and for Gisèle Pellicot, a woman who went on from being a victim to a symbol of strength. We've told you about her story before. Her husband, now former husband, drugged and raped her. Not only did he do it himself, he invited dozens of other men to violate her. Since she was drugged, she did not even realize what was happening to her. This went on for more than a decade. Then the husband was picked up in some other case, and during the police investigation, this sordid tale came out. It turned her world upside down. It shocked the world. The case went to court in September this year, and now the trial is over. Dominique Pellicot, the former husband, and one of the worst sex offenders in French history, has been given the maximum punishment, 20 years. 50 other accused men have also been found guilty. What does the verdict say? How did Gisèle and her family respond? And can this shocking case change how we talk about sexual violence? Here is a report.
Most of the world did not know what Gisèle Pellicot looked like. But that changed on September 2nd when she opened the doors to a historic trial. Soon, her face dominated the Parisian streets during marches. Posters of her face were pasted on buildings, and the image of Pellicot, standing with her head held high in a courtroom, became a symbol of bravery across the globe. Pellicot is the 72-year-old retired grandmother whose husband, Dominique Pellicot, drugged her, sedated her, raped her, and recruited dozens of other men to violate her, to inflict unimaginable sexual violence on her for over a decade. Her months-long case has stunned France and the world alike. Pellicot, who has since divorced her husband, pushed to make this historic trial of 51 men public. Now the trial is over and the verdicts have been levied. Dominique Pellicot has been given the maximum sentence. He has been sentenced to 20 years in prison. All of his 50 co-defendants have been found guilty as well. The long list includes a nurse, a soldier, a journalist, a prison warden and delivery drivers, aged from 26 to 74. 47 men have been convicted of rape, 2 of attempted rape and 2 of sexual assault. They have received jail terms of between 3 and 15 years. When Gisèle Pellicot left the courtroom, she was greeted with cheers. Thanking her supporters, she said she never regretted making the trial public.
This trial was a very difficult ordeal, and in this moment, my first thoughts are with my 3 children and my grandchildren. It is also for them that I fought this battle. I never regretted this decision to make the trial public. I trust now in our capacity to collectively seize a future in which each one of us, woman and man, may live in harmony with mutual respect and understanding.
Pellico says that the verdict was sufficient, but her children are disappointed by the low sentences. And so are campaigners and supporters.
So we have just learned that Dominique Pellicot got 20 years. We expected it. Since the beginning we thought that this was not enough, but we knew it was the maximum sentence.
While the sentences may have disappointed most of France and the world, there is no denying that the case has sent shockwaves through the country and fueled hope for change.
I don't know if this will change anything in the future. I hope it does, and that in terms of justice, that it will stand as an example.
The strength of one woman that garnered international solidarity has been met with a national reckoning. It has transformed how we discuss sexual violence, how we shift blame to survivors. Even today, more than 100,000 women face sexual violence in France every year. Globally, the number is 1 in every 3 women.
Your own wife, now you the wicked like this. Some people, I don't know. Some people, they're supposed to be, even if they see, some people supposed to be like TV or fan. If you see, put them as TV. Not this kind of TV, they carry blow, so. Nah. Some people supposed to be cop, or some people supposed to be toilet. Maybe they go there, they go shit for your head. That's what some people supposed to be, because when I don't get conscious. This kind of people see this Africa. This kind of people see the world. We wanna just get joy to destroy people. This one are your own wife. If we pick a picture, naked picture, they fool. Oh yeah, now orienta. I'm gonna go straight to other no time. Well, they say we not get country, and our judiciary they help, they destroy this country. When they say police they take bribe, some of us not even they know why our police they take bribe. I will turn that today. Because if police see don't gather cash thief or cash corrupt people, if they kind of reach court now judge will collect bribe, release them. Now make all this things over the past through the day so. We just face police. We know they won't face our judiciary and our judge. No wonder they say the most corrupt people for Nigeria are judiciary. Yeah, Bello, when they say mafia in your state money, about 110 billion. When you say you want to change it to million, do it yourself because you not send me go school. Not be every time. I will calculate go here. I'll put the story go here. Sometimes I will see human being. 110 billion go give you anything where you calculate with your calculator. My brother, let's go to the reason why we are here. Percy way mafia, that kind of money. Court don't grant a bail. And even suffer the court, suffer EFCC. EFCC go wrong, go here. Hey, I go wrong, go here. Hey, you know they fear the law. You understand that? If I tipili. Oh, if I say tipili, the officer don't hold. If I turn around, you understand that? Before they call, for that nonsense in some country, Yaya Bello first go first 1 year first, but that's in another judge case. So that another person no good one. Yaya Bello first tipili court, tipili EFCC, tipili Nigeria. Now it come now, they don't grant a bail of 500 million. They don't grant a bail. Why PDD? Even a lawyer and the DC call me Joy say they won't pay. Tell them how much they won't pay. Make a year
for $50 million.
50 million plus us and the rest. The judge say no, they don't feel allow this monster enter the town. The person they will block her, they go mad. He say no. Say me did there because of what he don't do. If they see country, if they see judge. If the Nigerian judge now $50 million, oh yeah, now the way $50 million too much now. The way, You bring 50,000, guy. Yaya Bello go dey ass. You know what I'm saying? Yaya Bello. Those of you ever watch
Away from that, the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja has granted the immediate past Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello bail in the sum of 500 million naira, I beg your pardon, and 3 shorties. The trial judge, Justice Pararan Anene, made the pronouncement after listening to a fresh bail application brought before the court following the court's refusal to grant Bello bail at the last sitting. Bello, alongside 2 others, Umar Oricha and Abdusalami Hudu, are facing trial on 16 counts preferred against them by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, bordering on criminal breach of trust and money laundering to the tune of 110.4 billion naira. The court, however, granted the second and third defendants bail in the sum of 300 million naira and 2 shorties alongside other conditions. Further reading out the conditions for Bello's bail, the judge held that the shorties must be responsible for citizens who are landowners, I beg your pardon, in any of the listed areas in Abuja, Maitama, Guzabe, Apo, Wuse 2, or Asukoro.
You see, huh? Next time now, where EFCC want another governor now, you not go carry a court. Go just tell the governor, hello, bring over 18 now. We just settle ourselves here. Because you go court now, judge go take this one thing, no need. So we all they destroy this country. Judiciary, EFCC, everybody we they destroy the country. Then later we go they find people who want fast for this country to pray for this country. We just they joke until we learn to respect law for this country. Our life will change. If the law will not respect her, if you like bring Jesus Christ, come rule Nigeria, Nigeria will see Ben. Tinubu said go come out, Nigeria will see Ben. Even your Peter Obi go see come, will go, Nigeria will say, you know why? Country now law first. Law first. But this country, nobody they respect the law. Who thief 100 or something? They don't give them 500 million bail. And you, the judge, now they say, may pay 500 million bail. How much be his salary for the 8 years will be governor? He reach 500 million? No. So you they encourage her to thief. Okay, then. I dey on my own. I don't even know what I want to do. Whether make I watch film or make I not just know. Or maybe blue film maybe. Now I got to hear say we can collect Buhari land back. I say, as CGN take your own back. Some big politicians take their land. I say, sure. We can. Those of never watch her. Regardez là-bas.
The area known as the Federal Capital Territory has a landmass of approximately 7,315 square kilometers, and the power to allocate the land resides in the FCT Minister, according to the Land Use Act. The number of undeveloped land in the nation's capital was one of the major concerns of the FCT administration when the FCT Minister, Mr. Nyesom Wike, assumed office. 1 month after assuming office, the FCT revoked properties partly located in highbrow districts and satellite towns across the FCT. Some of those affected include the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and former Cross River State Governor, Mr. Leo Limoke.
For religious grounds, Ukazuki, instead of 3 months, we can give you additional time. So our people should stop this issue. Oh, he's targeting a social group. He's targeting a social religion. He's targeting a social ethnic group. No. It is for the interest of all of us. Don't allow politicians who will have one scruple or the other, who have no capacity to face me in the war front, political war front. Then they fall back to religion or ethnic sentiment.
Fast forward 15 months after, the FCT administration has revoked more properties belonging to prominent Nigerians. This time, members of the ruling All Progressives Congress Party are affected as the minister revoked land titles belonging to several high-profile individuals, including former President Muhammadu Buhari, the Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas, ex-Chief Justice of Nigeria Justice Walter Onnoghen, Secretary to the Government of the Federation Mr. George Akume, and about 760 others.
You cannot be in this kind of position. You say you will not be blackmailed. Particularly as regards this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so I will not be fasting again to go to heaven. We will stop anybody who thinks that he can take government land for whatever without formal approval.
The minister maintains that his administration is determined to clean up the FCT land registry, and residents should expect more revocations in the days ahead.
Sometimes I will just look Nigerian leaders, look there. I go say, whether on a saying everybody be full. So that on a say a lot of, like the way Nigeria they crazy, so everybody they meant to, so I don't know. Buhari land, Wike go fit collect am. I mean, not be this Nigeria why they? Why would they behave like say would they talk to small children? All this one where you wicked they do so the real people will collect the land, so you never meet them because I hear say one big church for the Abuja na government land. I know so this is how they do say you collect from Buhari, you collect from like this case of people when they sue you, they go court now. You go tender your son, they say even Buhari, I collected this land. One of them, a lawyer, big judge, like this, I collect this land. So who are these people? You understand? Now just they do. Law not dey this country. All of us will just live anywhere. If this one come, go live go like this. If this one come, go live go like this. Now be the problem of Nigeria. If law they work, it must work reach everybody. What do you do for Abuja? You know, concern whether you collect people land or you know they collect people land. But there are some people who see due for the government land. You don't see them. You must pack everybody together. But you will leave some people because of saying they don't pass back on, can do some people. Now make people they cry. Forget all this as I collect, but you feel collect Buhari land. I be not be Nigeria. You Buhari, who you be? A whole military man. Forget saying I'm even president. I be not be this Nigeria where law not the work so. You fit. This kind of play be that say collect Buhari land. I bet when I don't say Buhari no one use land or na somebody use Buhari name or na somebody with the answer Buhari. I know they play with us. This kind of lie be that one. He has done for me. He has done for me what my mother cannot do. Oh God. And those as they sing, so some people are saying what did they happen? Good news. I know they read mock news now for the past 8 to 7 years. Because I start 2017. Since they come, I don't lost a lot of things. I lost my freedom. When I know they got freedom, I lost it. With all these things, why they do? Insults, they come. Oh, Pararan. Oh, like this. Cost to your generation. Even my children want about born. Some of them I don't insult them. And I don't give the cost. Because I talk about on a pastor, or I talk about on a leaders, or I talk about on a party, or I talk about on a method. So finally, this is my last mock news. And my resign letter, like, one want to stop mock news. I don't stop. Finally, they don't give me work. New work. Better work. Not because this is why I will come. I'm going to insult my full life, insult my generation, insult. My brother, I go finish now. And now they do again. Only me want to go work out for my own Nigeria. I go call the worker like Spider-Man. Ki Spider-Man. Like criminal. Because I don't insult police. I don't insult pastor. I don't insult politician. I don't insult my family. I don't insult my community. I don't insult. So now, if you come tolo. It go stop now. From January next year, this is my new work. And those of you who want to follow me go to work, make una come or go. That is my job. Nice job. Only you and your client. No camera. Nothing. You enjoy yourself. Anything where you want. So those of you that will be single ladies, from next year, I'll give you my address where I think they do the work. Nice work. Oh yeah, we can do. Okay, see you walk where people they walk. All these guys they enjoy you. Wow. Kona bo face rẹ join or you fire down. Oh yeah, nah. Me where they never touch your body, things don't spark, electric don't, transformer don't burst. You understand? My brother, if I watch my brother everywhere go wet. Shoo! See work. My brother, they go that work. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do this work. That's why you insult me. I don't resign. Massage ya come. Only ladies so single one. Those of them who don't marry, want to go for another person. Single ladies, virgin, from 18 to 40. I've just managed 40. From 40 something to 50 something to 100 because some women are just say, oh, old one with their work. I'm going to become my press. Maybe I press the old people. I'm going to go. I'm blowing it. Sometimes I dey wonder where all the other parties dey for Nigeria. All those other parties like PDP, YPP, AC, Labour Party, where all of una dey for this country? Because we say we don't tire for APC. A lot of people vote una so that people will hear una mad for Senate or House of Rep. But we know the hear una. Only people who call the hear about now APC call the tackle APC. Those of you never watch something. Oh yeah.
Day of great privilege, and we thank the President and the Executive for laying the budget. Mr. Speaker, a lot of the things have been said already. I'll try to stick to time as quickly as possible by focusing on what I think is important. Recurrent capital is what is being discussed. Mr. Speaker, I want to ask again that this House remembers to compel the Executive to implement the Oronsai report. That's one. Two, we need to cut down on costs, Mr. Speaker. As you rightly heard, the recurrent of various budgets...
Members need to be in this room to vote on this particular bill. So for those who are moving around, please sit to make sure you contribute in voting for this.
Can I go on, sir? Sir, the recurrent issue is in every budget, even a young person like myself. We budget for vehicles every year. We budget for utensils every year. So what I would like us to do, sir, to open more revenues or block loopholes, is to look at all these ministries that are bringing their budgets. If they bought vehicles last year, please, they should just relax now. Vehicles do not expire. These are the little things, Mr. Speaker, that unless we start looking at them, the loopholes we talk about will not come out. I want to thank the leadership for sessions like this and other experienced members. It's a learning opportunity. But on this, the Oronsai report, sir, should be implemented. It is key. That is one. The second and most important thing to me, since I was I'm still a young man, since I was a boy, budgets every year come with new computers, new furniture. These things don't expire, sir. We should cut them out totally. We can't be asking Nigerians. We can't have a tax reform bill that could shape the fiscal shape of this country, while as leaders we are not cutting anything. So I urge the chairman, I'm honored, sir, that I chair a committee that has CBN, but my budget is not on here. But committee chairman that are more experienced than myself should look into this. Nigerians are tired of every agency buying fork and knife every year. We should show them we are serious and do these drastic cuts. I really trust the chairman of the Appropriations Committee, and I just thought to raise this issue. It's an opportunity to speak, and may God continue to guide us to do what is necessary for our people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
APC. Nice sense they come outside for their mouth. So APC. say they don't tire with for all this thing every time, every year. They buy vehicle, they do like this, they do like this. APC. Oh, now we be Labour Party, PDP, like the one that they condemn this party. We never ever see that they talk for House of Rep or the Senate. We not gonna know which one, whether na APC na they do evil now or no. Because the trick one that they do, if people just hate APC, just APC like this. When I go to call APC, they do like this, APC they do like this, when I know they do campaign. But they don't vote some of them enter PDP, Labour Party. None of them they talk with we even want. Now APC, now they call the talk. May God bless you. That's why I say if people talk truth, and they know. Usomole too, now talk about our transformer. So the other party, if we reach the place where they forget us, we not fit they speak. I bet they off mic against una. A nice one. They go still buy. They go still brick on. They go still steak. I say B. As I dey talk to Nana, I don't confuse. Urobo people call her confuse. Me confuse you. The spokesperson to Nigeria police come outside. He say if they rain curse on someone on social media is a criminal offense. They can arrest you and jail you for that thing because it's cyber stalking or bullying or like this. Say be guided. As he talk me because say that means you wake sue and abu because because sometimes I go say some people get coconut head. I said some people later on a computer or something. Now there our lawyer from Calabar, Mfiong, he said the police PRO not know what they talk. He said if our first PRO can talk this nonsense come up for a man, that means see what Nigeria police put for there to represent them. He said any cause on someone is not a criminal offense. Say for where you want to prove am. He said no be. He said challenge the first PRO to come outside where it is here and say this thing na criminal offense. Now I'm confused. Whether make I listen to Nigeria police or make I listen to lawyer, be confused right now. This country is a confused country. The two people who are supposed to know law, we don't know which one don't know the law now. Whether na Muyiwa or na Effiong. But I go the Effiong side. Because this guy, they are spoken. Any small thing police go come, I don't know whether or not they create law because in a lawyer. Because in a me do this one now, I don't come, I don't put my name for everywhere. I don't want to cash me. Now he talk. He say, may you come outside, Muyiwa. Say, may you come prove it to her. Because even insult you say for police to put person like you to the represent, they say, show her, we're gonna put her them there, they see what the guy right. They see what our lawyer right. Not be me right time because any small thing Nigeria police, I'm run carry. These two first PRO, Muyiwa and Ibrahim Daffy, they bring disgrace to Nigeria police. Some of them, if you say they work, they know they work. I don't stay different country. I never see where police PRO go they parade people. Later on they obey the people. Not be waiting they parade the people. Now be the something. That is criminal offense too. Because when if you say no law, no law, una go parade person without a lawyer, no day, nothing, una could do. Even Bright David don't even buy mic. Don't create content. Time will take work to bring people to let the world they know things. They bring like change police before na time go come out. Una no fit do am. Una don't turn the PPRO something to content creating. Any small thing, I don't do social media, I don't post, I don't do like this. And they see other people, other countries, they know they behave like the one that they behave. Real things where now they help the police, even the police when are they. Police they suffer. Police they hold them money. Una never fit talk out of it, they get their money do like this. Any small thing, I want to cash innocent citizen. Now lawyer don't come challenge you. If we insult you inside, Muyiwa, oh yeah, go prove law to Rana. Una go court, go do one. I bet my guy, I like you for this thing. 2 bingo for you, better native dog for you. Maybe do this Christmas. I guess so. Now they use dog they play. If they tell me say Nigeria get this thing, I no believe. Oh, but this country get resources. So we just focus on oil because everybody brain dey for wiping. You understand what I mean now? Oil, crude oil. We don't know say we get a lot of things for this Nigeria. Because see our news what I see. This is a touch me. Those of you never watch
Our last story today is from Nigeria, where in the quiet of the country's rural hinterland, children as young as 5 are mining the prized white gold, lithium, an element critical to clean energy solutions. Beneath the promise of income for Nigeria's most vulnerable lies a darker truth, a cycle of poverty, exploitation, and danger. In this story, we reveal the human cost of the global shift to green energy, China's controversial role in Nigeria's mining sector.
In the quiet bushlands of Nigeria's Pasali, the wind moves with a suffocating rhythm. The faint beating of these axes cracks open the rocks. Stuck inside these rocks is lithium, the white gold of the 21st century. Lithium is central to the production of rechargeable batteries and smartphones. Its role is most critical in the global transition to green energy. Nigeria has one of the largest lithium deposits in Africa. The coveted mineral is currently mined in 4 Nigerian states. But beneath this frenzied rush to extract lithium lies a troubling reality. Most of the lithium extracted in Nigeria is the product of exploitation. The exploitation of its poorest and most vulnerable, its children. Lithium mining in Nigeria's Pasali began about a decade ago, but in a few years, this sleepy rural town transformed into a hub of illegal mining. Inside these mines, the desperation to jump out of poverty meets the promise of an income. Children as young as 5 years old descend into mining shafts. Hunching over heaps of rubble, they work in teams. Crude tools in these small hands chip away the stones. In just 1 hour, they can sort up to 22 kilograms of lithium ore. They bag it all up and carry it to a warehouse. 5-year-old Zakaria Danladi was once enrolled in a school, but poverty pulled him into the mines. For Juliet, another child worker, the story is the same. Zakaria and Juliet are armed with nothing but hands and grit. A mining tragedy could be just one loud thud away. In recent years, underground explosions and collapsing walls have claimed the lives of many. The adults in these mines know the risks, but they let the children mine out the lithium anyway.
I know that the mining activities are dangerous, and there are disadvantages, but every profession has its own disadvantages, including driving, and death is unpredictable. Someone might be riding on a motorcycle, and a driver could knock him down and dies. For us, we know that once we enter into the mining shaft, we know there's a possibility of disaster happening.
The back-breaking mining by these children feeds an elusive supply chain. Passing through the child workers who sought this ore, lithium begins its journey to foreign markets. In Aliyu Ibrahim's warehouse, piles of lithium ore await transport. All of this white gold is destined for various parts of the world. Ibrahim admits that child labor is rife in his supply chain. But he goes on to offer a chilling defense. Child workers are either extremely poor or live alone as orphans. Mining is all they can do to survive, he says.
These children laborers go to different mining sites to work. When someone comes and sees them working, looking for what to eat, they chase them away. But because we are privileged to have mining sites, if children come to my mining site and they find lithium that they can sell and feed themselves, we will tell them to go ahead and help themselves. We cannot stop the kids from trying to make their daily wages because the majority of us are poor and we don't have anything, and we have to work so that we can eat.
As children mine away their childhoods for survival, the shadowy world of illegal mining thrives. An informal network of buyers and sellers operates in and beyond Nigeria. Above all, the government oversight is minimal and exploitation is plentiful. The roots of this exploitation lie in Nigeria's stark poverty. Over 63% or 133 million Nigerians live in multidimensional poverty. According to official data, 51% of all poor in Nigeria are children. A vast majority of them live in the country's rural areas where government's writ runs thin. China's involvement in Nigeria's mining industry casts a long shadow. In recent years, Chinese businesses have been accused of profiting from unlicensed mines that employ children. Nigerian authorities have arrested multiple Chinese nationals for their role in illegal mining operations. Much of Nigeria's lithium wealth gets siphoned off to market leaders like China. Illegal mining costs the country billions of dollars each year. Officials have pledged to crack down on illegal mining operations, but corruption and weak oversight undercut those efforts. For now, Nigeria's lithium production continues, much of it illegally. The children of Pasali remain trapped in the white gold rush, their dreams buried under the rubble they toil to extract. Until global supply chains prioritize ethics over profits, the cost of lithium will be paid through the currency of broken childhoods.
No be waiting make this people read this news, let me they read that. Who's they monitor these people where they do illegal mining of this thing? They sell land and they say we are one of the biggest. Where the money of this thing they go? So Nigeria get this thing. Oh, if it's only oil. Okay, this country get money. You should bless this country with things. Sense like this. Our leader not get. Whether are they see money, we hear keep blow. See how small children I do mine. And who they shop the money? We know even.
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue. Pararan weki kwa what you do blue. Umire rijo wo kan ya urobo.
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.
Umi organize wo kan ya urobo.
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.
Urobo ubuko wa data set ubuko.
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.
Nigeria ubuko wa Africa ubuko.
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.
Urobole nako aye ubuko wa
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.
Amaragbe mo so what you do blue ayo
Pararan weki kwa what you do blue.